A lot of folks on your side are too. And that response is giving a whole lot of I'm rubber and you're glue. Because baby, the hot mics was on and hot mic didn't realize that they were on. And none other than Madeline Dean was in the hallway and she was like, bro, what the fuck? Not y'all letting this man get on stage and say the things that he said. She was like, this shit is unhinged. He's unwell. Like, she was like, do you understand what this looks like to, our allies, our adversaries? Watch it.
The president is unhinged. He is unwell.
What are you doing? A lot of folks on your side are too. I don't control.
Oh my God, please. That performance in front of the generals, that
I didn't see it.
Is so dangerous. You know I serve on Foreign Affairs and Appropriations. This is a collision of those two things. Our allies are looking elsewhere. Our enemies are laughing.
I just left
you
the
have a
speaker's
president who is, you have a president who is unwell.
Now you see that he did not deny it, but he also said that, he was like, I don't control, that he doesn't control him or whatever. But she was just like, what the fuck? I don't care. Like, this is my lane. I know what the fuck I speak of. You cannot allow shit like this to happen or whatever. But then he tried to, give this air of he didn't know what was going on. You are the Speaker of the House, darling. You know everything that's going on. Nothing in this house goes on and you don't know about it. Period. Or at least that's the illusion that he's given everybody. So now, that's going on. Insert Pritzker. And y'all remember, he was the one who was instrumental in the protection of the Texas Democrats that were going through what they were going with, with Governor Zoom over there, and who was trying to collect people like Infinity Stones and what have you. Because he was like, look, y'all can't let this man get on stage and say the things that he was saying. And one of the things that he was saying was allowing the military to use certain cities as training grounds. Like, this is some fucking simulation or some shit. And he was just like, so then he starts talking the 25th. Now, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you already know we done talked about the 25th twice. Y'all remember in the beginning when, he was really trying to get his bearings and really getting used to the VP Reaper being his VP and whatnot, because we knew that Pence wasn't coming back. Like, that was just given. Again, I don't know how y'all, still be out here and it ain't an on-site type situation, old man style, because, bro, that was some real disrespectful shit. But he was just like, yeah, you better not, he better not screw me and whatnot. We ain't forgot about that, because y'all really was throwing shots at each other, in the beginning of this damn campaign or whatever. And so y'all really found your rhythm. And then boom, it was like a bromance and what have you. Y'all were buddy. But here's the thing. Like I said, we talked about it. And just going back, y'all remember this video right here. I said within 6 to 8 months, it was going to come back up again. And here we are. Now, here's the thing. We see why, again, that Pritzker brought this up, because he was like, we can't have this shit like this. With people being angry at us, whatever the case may be, this shit can't happen. We had all the top brass in one room. That just seems a little crazy. And now you're saying that, you going to, bring the pain, you're going to bring the thunder on certain cities and whatnot and act like, this is a training guide or some after school special or some have you. He was like, absolutely not. And then the Google Analytics are like, y'all out here researching again what this is. I told y'all within 6 to 8 months, and I called that shit. I was like, they're going to bring that shit back up again. And here we are. And, like I said, Pritzker, absolutely not. But here's the thing. Being that he's, again, trying to discuss bringing the National Guard into his area like this, of course, he can't stop it, but he can contest it just like California did. And that goes through the courts, like we saw them go through the courts and whatnot, and how that whole thing played out. So this is going to be really, really interesting, because a lot of people were not pleased with how he got up there and was just saying, any and everything for, 50 some odd minutes or whatever. And it was just like, and again, we're not going to forget this man right here, because he was just like, yeah, America's not a real place, and you can't even make this shit up anymore, y'all.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.